Hey everyone, happy new year. Hope you all had a fabulous Christmas and new year. It's actually the 6th of January today. It is very cold outside, and I was actually going to wait until I went to Dubai to start my next vlog, but I thought, I put a post on my Instagram stories and I said, what do you guys want to see? And loads of you said you want to just see like day-to-day life, so business stuff, reformer stuff. So I thought, you know what, I've got a busy couple of weeks before I go to Dubai doing a little bit of everything, so I thought I'm actually going to do a vlog before I go to Dubai. So here we are. I'm actually about to go to BBC Three Counties radio station to go and do an interview with a beautiful lady called Babs, who actually is one of the members at our Bedford Studio 281. And we're going to talk about, I don't really know what we're going to talk about actually. I know we're talking about mindset stuff, but she watched my podcast with one of the previous guests that I had on a podcast, and I bumped into her at the studio and she just kind of said, I'd love to get you on and just have a chat about your story and how you kind of ended up here. And I was like, absolutely, I would absolutely love to do that. So yeah, off to go and do that now. I'm going to take you with me. I might get some footage, I might not, who knows, we will soon find out. But yeah, see you guys soon. I have just completed my photo shoot for Master Yourself with the incredible Gemma and Natalia. So Natalia's just done the photos and Gemma is the ideas and brains and marketing and PR behind it. Yeah. And yeah, it's been amazing. So can't wait to release our photos and yeah. Morning guys, hope everyone is doing good. I've literally just got out of bed. It is 9 o'clock. I've been up for like 2 hours, but I just love having those mornings where you wake up early. I wake up early most days anyway, just because of my alarm, usually my alarm going off. Whether my alarm goes off or not, I normally wake up anyway. But I just love being able to just lay in bed and do what I need to do from bed. I've just been replying to some emails, yeah, doing some social media stuff, and yeah, just being able to do it in bed is what it's all about. Anyway, I've got a really nice weekend planned this weekend. I'm gonna make myself a coffee in 1 second. I'm just looking outside and it is so frosty. I think it was -5 when I just checked. -5. Sorry. I mean, I'm going to Dubai next week and it's very welcomed, I'm not gonna lie. I love winter, I love Christmas, I love December, I love all of that like lead up to all those festivities. But when it gets to January, last year, I made myself a promise that I was leaving the country in January, no matter what, because last year I didn't, and I need sun in my life, you know, whether it's just for 3 days, 4 days, whatever. So about 2 months ago, I was like, right, I'm booking Dubai, and that's it. So I'm going to Dubai next week, which I cannot wait for, but it does actually look so nice outside. The sun is shining, blue skies, frost everywhere, but it's just very cold. Very cold. Anyway, gonna make myself a coffee, and then I'm actually going to meet a new potential mindset client, which, to be honest, I normally wouldn't do face to face. All my mindset stuff is normally online. I don't work with people on a face-to-face basis, mainly for time reasons. Doing it online means you can get so much more done. Doing it in person just takes up so much more time. And I also find that when it comes to mindset work, people generally, when they're behind a screen, feel a bit more of a sense of security. So when you're talking to them and when you're having conversations and asking questions and all of that kind of stuff, if you're face to face with people, often they hold back, they don't necessarily say what they want to say. It's almost like a bit of a barrier, whereas when you're online and you're doing it on Zoom or however it is that you're doing it, you can get more out of somebody, and I just feel like it's a much smoother process. So because of that, normally all of my stuff is online, but making an exception today for somebody who I know through somebody. And yeah, just gonna have a little get to know each other kind of thing, and figure out what the next steps are. So that's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. So gonna go meet him, and then I'm off to meet my friend Lena, who's gonna do my eyebrows for me. She's gonna do my brow lamination. She's very good, very good. She's based in Baldock, which actually isn't far from where I live. I'm in Bedford, so that's only about a 25-minute drive, so nice and local. And then what are we doing? I think we're going to go for a nice walk, yeah, and see where the day takes us. I'll be back home later for a nice chilled evening. Anyway, rambling on now, but hope you guys have a great day, whatever you're doing, or hope you had a great day, I should say. You're not going to see this for like another week. Still getting used to this whole vlogging thing. My vlog was not vlogging last week at all, but I'm making the conscious effort today to take you around with me and take you on my adventures, my really fun adventures here in Bedford, which aren't that fun, but I'm taking you with me anyway. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Hey guys, so I'm now at my gorgeous friend Lena's house, and Lena is currently making, what are you making, Lena?
Cacao with cinnamon, nutmeg, organic honey, and ginger.
A glorious cacao mix is being made right now. Whenever I come to Lena's house, we always have a lovely hot drink of some sort. She normally makes a delicious matcha. But today we're going for some cacao to have some nice deep conversations. We always have deep conversations, to be fair, even without cacao. And then we're going to go for a nice, lovely outdoor walk, which I'm very excited about. Oh, here she comes.
Oh yeah, my love.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that looks divine.
Good.
Thank you. Oh, hey.
Hey.
With Lena Queen.
Queen of Queens.
Queen of Queens. Oh my God. Those of you who watched, did you watch my podcast I did with Chloe, the last one? I don't know if you've seen it yet. But Queen is a thing. This girl is actually called Lena Queen. Chloe, if you're watching this, this is the original Queen of Queens. Right here.
You can still be a Queen of Queens as well, Chloe. We can all be a Queen of Queens.
Anyway, we are out for our walk. It is so cold, but it's so fresh. And I'm hoping it's gonna be very pretty, which I'm sure it will be once we get a little bit further up into all the nature. So I'm gonna take you guys with us. And yeah, you can see all the beautiful views. Beautiful. So we have the moon right here, and we have the sun. Is it going to come up? Right there. That, my friends, is nature at its finest. How you feeling, Jordan?
Good. Amazing.
So good.
Present.
Come, take a seat, take a seat. Hi guys, I have just finished recording a podcast episode. So that was actually episode 13, but it's going to be the first episode of series 2, which is really exciting. So I've got one more episode to be released next week, which will be on, I'm not sure when I'm going to release this vlog, but that will be on the 20, oh my god, what even date is it today? 20th. It will be on Monday the 20th, which will be my last episode of series 1, and then series 2 is going to kick off, which is very exciting. And I've already got, like, I'm already recording some episodes for series 2, and just even more amazing guests. And the conversation that I actually just had now with my last guest, at the end of the episode, he said to me, he was like, I want to just say thank you for holding space for me. And we were just talking about how, you know, doing something like a podcast can be really therapeutic. You know, so many of us hold in so many things throughout our life, and to be given that space to just talk about certain things, especially on the level that I'll talk to you about on the podcast. You know, my podcast is all about growth, transformation, personal development, what you've learned in life, challenges, overcoming them, like real deep shit. And we don't often talk about those things, and it's just so amazing to have these conversations with people where they're just really getting vulnerable, like really vulnerable and just honest and open. And it is a form of therapy and a form of healing, I'm like certain of it. And yeah, it just feels really good. Anyway, I just have a few minutes to spare. I'm actually going to go get a hot chocolate because I'm just craving one. So I'm going to go to Starbucks, get a hot chocolate, and then I've got to pop over to the studio in Milton Keynes. And then I'm going to bring you along this week. I've got a couple of things going on this week before I go away. I hope you enjoyed the previous clips with my walk with Lena. The winter walk that we did was just so beautiful. Where she lives, she's just got this most amazing surroundings where she goes for her walks like literally all the time, and I'm so jealous. I wish I had that like on my doorstep like she does. But I had such a lovely day with her, as I always do. So yeah, I don't even know exactly what I'm doing this week, but I know that I've got stuff in the diary, so I will bring you with me. And then I think as well I need to pack for Dubai, obviously, which I literally don't even know where to start with that. I need to get all my summer clothes out, although the evenings there are a little bit chilly. And to be honest, it's a solo trip, so it's not like I'm going to be going out getting dressed up and stuff like that. I don't actually need to worry too much about what I'm packing. I'm planning on literally going to the spa, going to the gym, sunbathing, taking my laptop, doing my work, reading, eating and sleeping. So my wardrobe for that doesn't need to be that exciting, to be fair. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on now. I will catch up with you guys soon. So today is a very random day in terms of what I'm doing. I've already been in Milton Keynes teaching some reformer classes, which was amazing. I'm now waiting to go get my hair done, and I'm just having a little snack. Now I'm showing you what I'm eating. So I'm eating cheese and pickle on oatmeal bread from Sainsbury's, and I've got a little coconut water. The reason I'm showing you is because sometimes, like, what even is the time? It's only 10:30, but I've been up since 5:30 and I haven't eaten anything yet. Sometimes food just has to look like that. I do my absolute best to make sure I get in a healthy food, healthy diet, whole foods, all of that. Like, my meals in general are on a good level. But sometimes when you're on the go, your food just looks like that. And that's okay. Just grabbing something quickly. I think there's so much noise out there. Don't have this, don't buy sandwiches, don't eat processed food, all of this stuff. And yes, 100%, the majority of the time, don't do that because it's not good for you. But what I don't like is how we're made to feel so guilty and, oh my God, if you've done that, you've committed a sin. When sometimes life is just fucking busy and you've got to just grab something on the go and deal with it. So that's where we're at today. It's 10:30 and I'm about to have a cheese and pickle sandwich. So here we are. Anyway, I'm going to go in, I'm going to eat my sandwich. I'm going to go and get my hair done with Charlotte, who is amazing. I'll bring you guys in there with me. And then the rest of the day, I've got a breathwork session, which I'm very much excited about. And then I've got a mindset client this evening online. And then that will bring me to probably about 7:30. And then it will be dinner, bath and bed. Got a really long day tomorrow. Wednesdays are my busy days, which I'm going to bring you along for tomorrow as well. So yeah, we'll see you in a second in the hairdressers.
Oh my god, they're so comfortable.
Dan was like, I'm literally getting a bit of FOMO.
Literally everyone's got them. Yeah.
I was like,
You've got someone?
Not, so these are monsters, but
For running.
Yeah, it's for its running section and the Metcon section.
How does it work then with ATHEX? Is it like literally different stages?
Yeah, so you've got your strength section,
Yeah.
then you've got an endurance section. So
Yeah.
your strength section's back squats and strict press.
Okay.
Then you've got, I think you've got like a 10-minute rest.
Yeah.
Then you've got your endurance section, which is 12-minute running, 12-minute on the bike, and then you just swap over.
Okay.
Then you've got a 20-minute rest, and then you've got the Metcon section.
Is it an assault bike?
No.
No.
It's not a spin bike though. It's like, I
Okay.
don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so it is midweek and I am going to take you to some of my classes that I'm doing over at Studio 281 today. So I'm going to take you to, well, I'm going to try and take you to a few, but let's see where we end up, because I tend to forget. But I'm definitely going to bring you along to my Metcon class at lunchtime. And I might bring you along to a reformer class this evening as well, if those members are happy to be filmed. So yeah, this next little bit is just going to be a bit of an insight into what the fitness classes, the reformer classes, and but yeah, if the members are happy for some filming tonight, I will try and get a little bit of content as well, so you can get a little insight.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
How are we feeling? Exhausted. But amazing. Well done. How are you feeling, babe?
Great. Good first class.
Amazing. Yeah, first ever Metcon.
Excellent.
Yeah? Good. You normally a reformer?
Yeah.
Yeah, very different to reformer.
Very
Amazing. Angie?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
50 burpees. And
Woo!
I'm still alive.
Amazing. Well done. Every week you're here. Consistency queen, Nina.
Great. We're sweating.
Good. Well done. Good morning. It is, what time is it? 8:07. and I have just finished my first run of week 3 of Couch to 5k. My running journey has not been as smooth as I initially anticipated about a month ago, but we're moving, we're keeping it moving, not quite as consistent as I've wanted it to be basically, but from today this is different. We are going to make sure it is consistent. So I've committed to 2 days a week to run with my friend Kelly, because she's also in that same kind of headspace as what I am in terms of training for something and just getting fitter basically. So 2 times a week with Kelly, and then if I can fit in a third at some point I will do that as well. But what I love about going on the treadmill is that you literally just, you know, I do the Couch to 5k and then it's 8:10 and I'm already on like nearly 7,000 out of my 10,000 steps, which is just great because I know that by midday I'm going to have smashed my 10k. And the difference, like I've got, like, just getting you in on my personal journey here, I've got about 5 pounds that I want to lose. Like if I lose 4 to 5 pounds, I will be like, yeah, cool, I'm happy with that. A little bit more will be like mega bonus, but roughly 4 to 5 pounds. And all that takes for that to happen is just that extra activity. Obviously I'm, you know, watching my food as well. Got to be aware of my calorie consumption, which I am. So I know that just by adding in, you know, an extra 2,000 to 3,000 steps a day for the whole week, that's like quite a considerable difference. So if I'm aiming to lose half a pound to a pound a week, which is like a healthy amount of weight to be losing, then I'm on track basically. So yeah, all good, feeling good after that run. I'm absolutely starving, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go get some eggs somewhere because I need some eggs. I'm craving some eggs. I'm gonna get some eggs and a coffee, and then I actually have a personal training session. Got a very active morning this morning, got a PT session at 10:30, and then this afternoon I've got such a nice day today. I've got some work that I need to do in between, got some emails to send, got some admin bits to do, but I've then got a podcast which I'm recording this afternoon, and then that's it. So really nice Thursday today, looking forward to today. And yeah, looking forward to continuing my running journey. Anyway, gonna go find some food now. Not sure when I'm gonna pick this up again, but it will probably be at some point today. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit.
The average walk time at the minute is 22 minutes, which is about 20 minutes higher than the other averages, which is phenomenal.
So good. So we're still on the same day. I have just finished recording a podcast episode with someone who used to be in my life quite a lot for like a short period of time. So it's a good friend of mine. I'm not going to say who it was, but we connected through a course that we were both doing. And when I was still living in London, like there was a group of us and he was one of those people who we were just connected on quite a deep level through the work that we were doing. And like, I haven't seen him for like, we worked it out today to be almost 4 years, which is insane. And I still speak to him kind of here and there, and I know roughly what's going on in his life, but not to the depths of what has been going on in his life. And he's been going through some transformational stuff, like some real deep stuff. And I was so excited to get him on today because I just know not only has it been a great catch up for me and him, like there were so many things which I was excited to speak to him about on like a friendship level, because I knew that we were going to talk about it on the podcast, and I deliberately hadn't asked him certain questions over the last like month or two because I knew he was coming on the podcast and I wanted to save it for the podcast. And I just know that the stuff which he shared today is going to inspire so many people, like all my guests really, to be fair, but like, oh, it was just so good. You can probably tell from my energy, like I'm just buzzing. Like it was so good. It was just so good. I'm so excited for it to come out. And also when you have a friend on there, like who you just kind of vibe with, like there's so much funny. I captured a lot of funny behind the scenes footage, which I'm going to be sharing on my socials as well, because it's just jokes. Like, oh, I just can't wait to share it. So much fun, really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it really. I just wanted to come on and share the energy, share the vibes. I'm actually going to start to bring this vlog to a close, I think. I'm going to take you with me on a couple of things tomorrow. Famous last words. Will I take you or not? That is the question. But that is the aim. No. Do you know what? I am. I'm committed. I'm committed to taking you guys with me tomorrow on my little adventures. And then I'm going to close up the vlog tomorrow evening and get this edited over the weekend and then get it out very, very, very soon. So yes, hope you guys have all had a great week, whatever the day. I don't even know what day I'm going to be releasing this, probably Sunday or Monday. So I hope your last 7 days have been great, and life is treating you well. Hope January has been treating you all well. And yeah, just thank you for all of your support with everything, really. I actually just want to spend a minute here now just to talk about the podcast, because honestly, I'm going to do an episode on the podcast, a solo one at the start of the next series, because it's just been like a whirlwind. Like, I started this podcast, let's break it down a little bit more. I had the thought to do the podcast about 5 years ago. Not this specific podcast, but a podcast. I went to launch a podcast twice before I actually launched this podcast. And I was on holiday in September with my other half, with my family, and I was laying on the beach, and I just had the thought in my head that just went, you need to do your podcast now. And me being me, acting on inspired thoughts, which there's a massive difference, by the way, on acting on an inspired thought and acting impulsively. This wasn't an impulsive movement or action. This was me acting quickly on an inspired thought because it felt so good, and I just knew within me that this was the right thing to do. This happened in September when I was on holiday in Spain. Within about 3 to 4 hours, I had created the logo, set up the Instagram, done some artwork, announced that I was launching my podcast, came up with the name, knew exactly the route that I wanted to go down in terms of growth, transformation, personal development, and came home and pretty much started recording myself. So for episode 1 to 5 of my podcast is all my own work, which is why the quality is obviously slightly different from episode 6 onwards when I brought Carl on board. And I really deliberately wanted to do it myself because I wanted to just try. I wanted to learn. I wanted to know what to do and teach myself some new skills. I had never done anything like that before in terms of editing. I actually edited the whole of episode 1, the whole thing, 3 times because it kept fucking up. I was in tears at one point. Greg was literally like, babe, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not okay. But I just knew I had to, I just wanted to get it done. So I edited episodes 1 to 5, did all the filming and stuff on my own, which is why the filming is so basic for episode 1 to 5. And then the podcast between episode 1 and 5 just fucking took off. And, you know, I had a good feeling about it. I did think that I had something good with this. I'm not going to lie. I had a confidence about it, but I wasn't expecting the growth of it to happen as quickly as it has happened. It's been 3 months. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is just insane in itself. 1,000 watch hours. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple. It's just been mad. And I'm so grateful for every single person who has tuned in and listened to either one episode or all episodes. I can promise you there is so much more content coming, which is just going to blow your minds. The people that I'm having on, the conversations which I'm having are just next level. Next level. The journeys that these people have been on, the growth, the transformation that these people have been on is next level stuff. And I just know that you're going to be so inspired by every single person. Yeah, it actually makes me feel a bit emotional when I'm just sitting here thinking what the hell? Guys, what the hell? It's just amazing. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling before I start literally crying. I actually feel emotional about it because it's just been, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not even due on my period, guys. Why am I getting emotional? I don't know. It's because it's amazing. You know, when you just have so much gratitude for something. I just have so much gratitude for what's happening right now. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much, and yeah, let's just see where this next few months goes with all of this stuff, because I'm just, yeah, I'm so excited. Oh, guys, what a day. I can't stop saying that as well. That's my new saying. What a day. What a day. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm hungry. I've got a nice steak dinner waiting for me, which I'm very excited about. And I'm gonna get up early again tomorrow. I just want to say as well, I had such a great morning this morning, and I think, well, I know that is partly why I'm such great energy right now. This morning I woke up, I went and met my friend Kelly at the gym, where we just ran. Well, she did a bit of other stuff. I was just on the treadmill the whole time. At 7 a.m, met her there at 7, and then had a bit of work to do. And then I went and had a PT session at 10:30, and I've just absolutely smashed my steps and all my goals today. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my watch and it's literally like 111, 11, 1122. I can't even cope. Let me turn this around. Can you even see that? Oh, don't be blurry. There we go. Guys, all those ones and the ones and the twos, that is what you call alignment. That is what you call alignment. And with what I've just been talking about, that actually just gives me literally goosebumps. So I'm going to leave that there. I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, I was about to start my new vlog and then realised that I haven't actually closed off the last one. So just to say thank you for watching this vlog. Hope you've enjoyed a little bit of an insight into just what my life looks like on a weekly basis. As you can probably gather, for the amount of times that I said, I'm going to take you with me tomorrow, and then I just don't. That's kind of, that's quite a good representation of the fact that I am kind of here, there and everywhere. And sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't, but that is just how it is. So thank you so much, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. See you guys soon.